What is good, YouTube? This is your boy AoG DemarcoCash here. Over here in AoG Entertainment, balling with the crew as usual, and we playing today with straight skills. He's not AoG, but he's been a part of AoG for a while. We're gonna talk about NBA 2K16 and NBA Live 16. So my thing with, well, this is my opinion with 2K16. It's not really bring anything to the table like NBA Live is. That's, first of all, that's my opinion. To me, NBA 2K16, what they need to take care of and what they need to worry about first, other than anything, is getting rid of all these glitches that's being taken apart of right now. Like, first thing, like the left to right cheese, that's supposed to have been out by now. That's supposed to have been clear, banned, whatever, taken out of the equation in 2K15. And it's yet to have been happening. It's still going on. People still getting, left or right. It still goes in, even half the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's off and on. Second, the bounce passes. Like, you don't even push the bounce pass. You don't even push the left trigger into A, and sometimes it puts you in a predicament where you throw a bounce pass and it goes out of bounds, or it doesn't even, it doesn't even go to the player. It just goes right out of bounds or turnover automatically. So, that's minor, but also big things that you need to get rid of. Also, animations. Like, some animations get you stuck on the court. It just, you just sit there and, like, you play an excellent defense. You holding the left trigger and you're not holding the left trigger. I know some of the badges kick in, like, the hesitation badge and all that. But, if I get beat off the dribble, it's one thing. But when you're doing constantly dribbles and then you're hitting me with, dribble moves left or right, and I can't play on it because the animation is putting me in different, different animations, I don't have time for that. That's ridiculous in 2K. If we need to be improving NBA 2K. So the contested shots is also the thing I hate the most so far. If they can patch that up, that would be perfect in 2K16. Excuse me. Because the contested shots in this one is ridiculous in 2K15. You can be in a man's grill and he will still knock it down. I don't understand. I was playing not too long ago and guy just started shooting from just, it doesn't matter if you even have dead eye. If I'm taller than you, you should not be finishing half of those. And other than that, that's just ridiculous. And I don't want 2K16 to go down that same path as it has been now. Hopefully it just gets better. Hope it doesn't, history just don't repeat itself. So, and then also that's being leaked on here is it could be also taking place in overseas. So you can play in overseas and go against other, challengers and other competitors that's in overseas. So that's about 2K15 to 2K16 type thing. NBA Live, in my opinion, Live is going to be the next thing going, because it presented itself really good in Live 16. It presented itself, especially with the face scan. Like, I have yet to seen anything like this. Like, you don't have to use a Connect. You can use your phone, any type of phone, except for flip phone. Who even has a flip phone? Anyway, moving on to that. Like, number one thing right now I've seen is the passing is less stiff. It's very loose. It's very smooth with it. The new dribbling, it's like you're basically doing your own moves, and attacking the rim is like buttery smooth. Like, I can't even explain, like Russell Westbrook, like doing a nice little crossover, cutting to the rim, dunking on like good old 6'11", 7-footer. Like a Thiago splitter, because I don't like him. So anyway, NBA and then NBA Live also brought a new shot system. The release timing is no longer tied to the animation. Is now 1-to-1 button press. If you release too early or too late, you can feel the difference in the shot. So basically, and all that, it's bringing the more realistic out in NBA Live. So make sure if you hold it too long, you know the reason why. If it's contested, you know the reason why. So, and then the off-ball movement that NBA Live is bringing to it. So if you have played recent NBA Lives, half the time the AIs are just sitting there, not doing anything, just sitting there. Pause, wait, I'll wait, and they will just sit there and just constantly get shot, just shoot, and it's an open shot sometimes because the AI is just sitting there not doing absolutely nothing. So that is all in my opinion. I want to hear what your guys' opinion is. If you're going to live, if you're not going to live, please let me know. I can't wait for it. Actually, both of them. I mean, I can wait for 2K16. I mean, I can say that, but I'm going to get both of them. I know the reaction is going to be live, and I know playing both of them, especially like with Spike Lee doing 2K16, which is a very good idea. And hopefully they will have the high school or have the college, so so you can play it like it's the real thing. And then NBA Live, I can't wait to play that. This is gonna be my actual first time buying NBA Live recently. I had like the 10, and I think that's where I stopped it off at, and then I went straight to 2K. So I can't wait. So yeah, I'm gonna just hop right into this game now. I done all my all my facts and whatnot about NBA 2Ks. Speaking of NBA 2K15, one more time, I really disapprove of the if I ain't talk about it, the demigods, and they it is ridiculous having a 7'3" point guard, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, if 2K left it on there and they're not doing anything about it, so why should anybody else? Everybody should have their own demigod, I guess. And I'm not one of those people. It's utterly ridiculous having a point guard at 7'3". It's taking away your consumers. To me, when people play this game and really put their hard work into it, and just see somebody with a demigod or whatever come in there and just ruin your whole day. It's not even cool. It's not even unheard of. So I'm just gonna go right into the game now. I'm just going right into the gameplay. So let's do this. So 17 to 14. I'm playing with AoG. And look at that pass, and I messed up right there. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to pass out of that, and well, thank God he missed that, because that would have been a terrible thing. And then oh yeah, and also I forgot about NBA Live 16. They actually have moves that you could never pull off before. They have touch passing, dribble off hands, pick and roll screens, rescreen, attack the ball screens, and new dribble mechanics with that, denying NBA superstars away from the ball. They also have bump cutters, push off and get open away from the ball, and etc. and I can't wait for all that to happen, because I want it to be like it's real, like the real thing. Like, I don't want to see freaking like because I have seen this in 2K16, no lie. I have seen, like, in anywhere, I have seen like freaking unrealistic players doing unrealistic things, and I think everybody can relate to me. Like, I have seen like Dwight Howard would freaking pull up for a 3-pointer and it actually would win in. I actually have seen that. I should have recorded it, and maybe he's probably sent a little something to 2K about this. I mean, I want to see a real 2K sports game, and I haven't seen one in a while, especially not with this 2K15. It is utterly ridiculous. I don't know how many times I keep saying utterly ridiculous. I mean, like, I don't want to see Shaq going for a freaking 3-pointer or freaking Dwight Howard ever again. I can't believe he made a 3-pointer. It is ridiculous. They just need to do something about it. Hope they improved it. Like I just gave y'all details of what was going on, what is comparing, and what is it not going to compare to. Look at LadyK, shoot a 3. Oh my gosh, wow, she missed that thing. But anyway, yeah. So it's just a lot of things like that, like you just saw with LadyK shooting, and that's 2K. You know, she was wide open, perfect pass and everything, just wide open. That's 2K rules. And you know, people will get upset every day about 2K15, especially myself. Like, cause certain things should not be happening on this game that does happen. Like, you know, people have 99 players, I get that. But other people that doesn't have 99 shouldn't be doing some things that a 99 would be doing. Like I understand, like, you know, there's boosting and whatnot that, you know, 2K would not take off because, you know, it's profitable. It's merchandise. You know, it's marketing. So I understand why would they do that, but you know, like that right there, in that moment right there where he got the ball stolen, like I do not understand. I do not get 2K. I just, like, how did he even lose the ball? Like, he didn't even do a steal animation and it just pops out of his hand. Like, I don't understand I'm speechless. I mean, there's certain things, you know, like in this wreck, like you've seen it probably like right now, is like just got fouled here. Like, did you not see her? Like, she just got manhandled. There were like 3 people that just jumped on her and there was no foul being called. I mean, I hope they do something about that in 2K16. I hope there's more fouls being called. That should have been in one of the notes I put down. They definitely need to do something about these fouls that's not being called, especially when you have more than like 3 referees. My goodness, the rejection, did you see that? He know better, and I'm not even gonna say his name. But it's stuff like that really takes away from the game. It's not fun, and I hope 2K really do fix it. They need to fix the problem. The problem is all these animations, and I understand you trying to make it new because it is a new, you know, next gen game, and you know, I understand that, but you need to take time to, you know, really sit there and play the game, play rec, play park, you know, play how many times you need to be like, oh well, this is going to be stuff. Like I'm tired of seeing, and you know, all, like I just said with the demigods, I'm tired of seeing them, tired of seeing, you know, all these glitchers, you know, and there's not nobody doing anything about it. Like, I can sit here and complain about 2K15, but it also has its ups, you know. Like, I like the badges thing. The badges on here is one of the things I thought that was really creative from 2K15. Like, other than being, you know, picking, now you get to, you know, be basically on a scavenger hunt for it. So you have to go, you know what you got to do. Like, you want Deadeye, you got to shoot in the guy's face, the computer's face. You know, I don't know how many times, but, you know, multiple times. You also have to, you know, if you want to get tenacious rebounding with your big man, you have to get a certain amount of rebounds. You want to, you know, it's all these badges, get higher success steals, you know, go to the park, go to the rec, you know, get your legend up, or whatever rep you is, you know, shout out to the rookie ones out there that's trying to you know, get their little paper, or they out there grinding, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, other than that, I mean, 2K15 is an alright game. It's just a lot of people, you know, they get what we call the 2K hoe. You know, they get hoed a lot. Like that right there, I jumped in a man's face and he hits it. Bad block attempt. I mean, was it really? I feel like it was not. Like, I was right there in his face. And, you know, it's just ridiculous. And I hope they, like I always say, I hope they do something about it, man. It's utterly crazy. I can sit here and talk about 2K15 all day, and I hope they do something about it. Or Live is going to just walk out of here with a cakewalk and have more people playing Live than 2K, and I actually see that in the future when it comes out. And I thought they, when Ronnie 2K said he was going to stop the, the one-man show. I mean, I have got on here previous times in Mar Park or in the Rec, and even in Hall of Fame with hold on, wait, that block though. But even in the Hall of Fame in my career, I see LeBron James still taking off, and it's realistic, so I accept that. Get it out of here, boy. But like in the Reg, you still see these people still taking off 50 points, 60 points, 70 points, 80 points, 90 points, and you do the best you can. You try to get the double team, the triple team. It's really nothing you can do when you try to go up against it. It's like he still makes them, or is a foul on your end, and he's getting a 3-point conversion. It's just ridiculous, and this 2K just knows need to know when to stop. I mean, look at that right there. I had the ball in my hands, and the ball was, I don't know, he didn't even steal it from me. So it's like the ball just automatically just popped out of my hand. Like, I hope y'all guys feel the pain that I feel. I'm a 2K buyer. I buy 2K like every year, which is also I have bought live, not every year, but at the end of 09 and it's 09. It was a wrap for me. I didn't really like the live, so we just stuck with 2K. But ever since now, it's just been a mess, and 2K just needs to fix it. If they fix it, everything will be all right. And plus, and then also the rebounding thing, like where if two big men clashing together and they trying to get the rebound, and I understand if sometimes they get the little guy gets the rebound, but like if the little guy got the little guy gets the rebound over like 3 7-footers, there's a problem. I don't know if y'all have went against that or played with that. I don't know. But in my personal opinion, just a lot of things just needs to stop. Because it's not realistic. I mean, in reality, if you have seen that, it's because the little guy already jumped up in the air already. But I'm talking about like soon as the ball goes in the air, I mean they jumping right with the big man and they hit the board, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, and look at this play right here. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something for Gazy. Watch this. The little pump fake goes in. Look at this pass. Oh, we actually steal it. So it's like, I don't know. It's just a lot of bull to me. But it's my opinion. And I know several of y'all out there and on the YouTube world, it has their own opinion. But in my opinion, 2K could have done a lot better, and I hope they will do a lot better. Spike Lee, put my faith in you to change 2K16 and make that into a better game. Because I'm just tired of this cheese. Just everywhere glitches and cheese. Look at that. Look at that. What was that? I blocked the ball. And they just called a foul on that. Like, it's like, wow, how you supposed to play? How you supposed to continue playing when you're giving it your all, and then 2K is just like a foul on that, and I just blocked the ball. It was like barely no contact with that. But this is, I feel like I'm ranting about 2K15, but I'm just giving out my overall approval of what I think could be done. It could be done better. Like, look at that. That is a posterizer that, probably got rim, that got rim stuffed. But he's right there, right where the ball is being dunked in, and it's just ridiculous. And everybody was on the side. Nobody was in behind him. They were just on the side of him. So I don't understand why is that, causing that to happen, or maybe he just didn't have his dunking up. But like the other, that's ridiculous. Like, who wants to sit there and play that? Who wants to go through that when you have all your badges up and whatnot? Right now though, it's in the fourth quarter with 46 to 46, so it's all tied up, and yeah, over 3 minutes left. So anything can happen. Yeah, I'm commentating about the game now, so I'm done ranting. He get the ball, he shoots it. Tim from the mid range is actually pretty stable. Like, you can count on that mid range shot from Tim. On AoG the Hitman though, look at that great defense. He knocks me over, but I get the foul. Like, what is this? Oh my goodness. 2K, he knocks me over, but I get the foul. Like, and then look at that. What happened there? I will not understand what happened right there. Like, did he not catch it, or like, what happened? It's right back. I'm about to rant, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna do it for the Vine, but I'm not doing it. And it's just ridiculous. And it's been a back and forth game. If you haven't noticed, it's straight back and forth every turn. They might have an upper advantage at one point, but then we just dropped the lead back down. That wasn't blocked. Are you serious? Like, what do you want me to do? I'm playing the best defense, and if it's not the big guys doing layups, it's the small ones, and they letting them get it. You're letting them getting these D-Rose, the D-Rose layup package, and they're getting it to fall with no problem, and they going over 7'3" people like myself right there. Like, how you supposed to work with that? How you supposed to feel? How do you feel about that? Being a 7'3" person. Just imagine this reality. 7'3" person. You're about to go in a contested layup with a 6'1" or a 6'2" point guard. Goes up for an easy layup, and you don't get nothing in return, not a block. But sometimes you get a foul, or sometimes you get the block, but it's more or less it just goes in with no problem. It's ridiculous. It makes you do a block animation that doesn't even require that block animation. Like, you lean backwards and try to block it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, it's really tired right now with 50 seconds left. I'm passing it around. Tim shoots. Oh, that was an offensive interference thing. God. But we go down there, and oh. Boy, that was a technical difficulty. Like, freaking dropped my freaking mouse here. Almost messed up. But anyway, back to what we was doing.
Really, nigga?
Wow, did you see that at the end? Oh my god. But please like and subscribe. Peace.